Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video is we have to look into the one of the scenario of important interview question. That scenario called as the network days. So if you know the network days called as, so here I will write with the network days. So this network days function called as mainly the number of working days, like excluding the weekends and possibly holidays. So if any holidays on excluding the weekends, that is called as the network days, like how many number of working days. So this is the main purpose of network days function. So, but in SQL server, there is no inbuilt function called as the network days. So we had to use with some custom SQL logic to build in this one. Okay. So mainly, so here we will understand with the network days functions, like in SQL, calculating with the work days or network days involving the number of working days, okay, between two dates. Okay, so let's take the scenario called as mainly calculating work days between two dates. So the scenario called as mainly a company needs to calculate the number of working days between two dates for project management or payroll purposes. For example, if you are maintaining with the project management also, you need the number of working days. So for example, in July month, how many number of working days? In August month, how many number of working days? And with the same between the two dates also. Okay, like so once you know the number of working days, then only you can start with the project management, or else in any payroll also. Okay, like so first in this scenario, I am trying to write with this in two methods. So let's look into the first method one. So method one, I just created with the one table called as holiday table. In this holiday table, I have taken the column names are calendar date, time, day, and holiday. So here, this is the date column, calendar date, and time, day. So which day, and holiday. So whether it is holiday or not. So one for holiday and zero for working day. So this table created. And other table called as interview calendar. So in this one also, I considered as so two columns. One is the cal date called as the calendar date. So in this one also holiday table calendar date same. Okay, and working day. So working days, one for working day, zero for non-working day. Okay, and I have inserted some sample data only. So insert into holiday table. I just considered as only 5 records in this scenario. Out of these 5 records, I considered as 2 holidays. So out of 2 holidays, 3 working days. Similarly, sorry. Similarly, interview calendar also. So in interview calendar table, five records I have inserted, and out of that, 2 are the holidays. Next. So I will write the query called as this one. So direct, this is the straight away query. There is no complicated in this one. Okay. So direct we write with the count function. So we need count of working days. So select count of star from interview calendar. Okay, I'm considering this table where working day equals to 1 and month cal date equals to 8. So 8 means, for example, in this scenario, I have considered as 8. So August month purpose. And year equals to 2024. Okay, so straight away it will give with the 3. So this is one simple logic method one. Okay, this is not a complicated one. Let's look into the method 2. So method 2 called as I have taken as the calendar table. So in this, I have created with the date column, date primary key. So after in this only one date column. And we had to insert some records. So fill the calendar table with dates for the whole year. Okay, I'm inserting the records for whole year. So I am declaring the start date and end date. So start date called as January 2023, end date called as 2023 December. Okay, so just declaring these two lines, start date is declaring and end date is declaring. Okay, so once you declare with the two start date and end date, then we are writing with the while loop. So while start date less than or equals to end date, so this is the condition till end date. So up to enter the records up to this when the condition is to be false. Okay, so then begin insert into calendar table date column values of start date. Set, so this is the condition I am writing here. Set start date equals to date add of day comma 1 at the start date. So each and every time one record is to be inserting. Okay, next to end. So up to this part, it will insert with all the records. Now we had to check with this table. Select star from calendar table. If I check with this table, I have the 365 rows. Okay, if you see with the data, all the records are inserted. So up to January month, next it will immediately started with the February. Okay, so this I have created with the table. Now our next scenario is up to this one, just inserting records. Next scenario, I am creating with the holiday table. So holiday table, holiday date, one moment. Sorry for the interrupt. So here I am creating with the holiday table. In holiday table, holiday date, holiday name. Okay, so two columns I am creating. So the same two columns I'm inserting the records only up to January month. Okay, I'm not inserting all the records here in this case. Okay, so but about table, calendar table, all the records are there. But in holiday table, I am inserting the records only up to these records only. Okay, 2023 January New Year and 26 is the Republic holiday. So these two holidays only I'm inserting these records. So let's check with these values. Select star from holiday table. So I have two records. Okay, these two records only. Later, if we want, we can add with the later. We'll update the table. Okay. For time being, I'm writing this one. Now we want count, right? So straight away we'll write with the select count of star as working days from calendar table. So here we had to join with these two tables. So we have a common name called as the on condition C dot date column and H dot holiday date. So this is the join condition, left join. So from left join is calendar table to holiday table. So this is the calendar table as the main table. Holiday table has only two records we have. So if we join this one, we will get all the records, 365 days. Okay. Now we have to filter this. So where C dot date column between this January month we are fetching right now here. Okay. So for January month, how many number of working days? So from start date to and end date and date name weekdays. So only we are considering here only working days. So weekday. So weekday date column, not in Saturday and Sunday. And if holiday date is null, if any in holiday table, if any row holiday date is null, then we'll get the January month total working days. So if I execute this part, I'm getting the 21 days. Similarly, if you get with the July data, just I'm inserting with July. So for July month, I execute 21 days. Okay. So for example, if we check with August month, so in August month, how many number of working days? So let's give with 8. Here also we'll give 8. Okay. So if I check 23 days, because here I am not inserting any holiday part. So if you are inserting like August 15 is the holiday. So this holiday part I am not inserting in this record. So if you are inserting those records, it will get the original the number. So like 21 or 20 working days. Okay. For example, in August month, how many number of holidays? Okay. So just insert with some other records into this table, and we will fetch with the, or else I will enter with this one record here only. I will add with this one 2018. If I enter this 15, Independence Day. Independence Day. Okay. So if I execute this part, okay, one row affected. Now if I execute this one, earlier we are getting with the 23 days per August month. Now I'm getting 22 days. Okay. So this way we will fetch with the count of number of working days. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like the content.